2 minutes. You only touch a minute back.
It's in the game.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love. La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
For all the who think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. 'Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. If a let a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. She see it all, even if it's big. Girl is, but she not at home with ya. 'Cause the last
NBA sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Carolina Panthers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Now Lawrence. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, 13 Luke. 30 left. Go. 13 Luke.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Fielded just inside the 20. Call out a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Panthers had 5 and 6 to start play. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Safe right.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. But you look at this defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Now Lawrence to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Off play action. McCord. He's got a rifle on deep left side. A big play there for Carolina. 42 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st down, it's Harper. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Yasir Abdullah making the stop. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Back to throw. McCord. Well, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Gun. 11, take right open. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. 20! And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCord. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Jaguars' 49-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Ready. Shut up. 18 Cardinal, 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run on first down. It's Harper. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harper wiggles free. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
18, take go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9-yard line, second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. McCord on the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. McCord. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Xavier Legette from 8 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 17-8. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Let's go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hey. 11, Agate.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
11. Hey, I'm gun. Big 13 heavy. 13 loop.
Lawrence. He'll get this out to Tootin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
30 left.
And the Jaguars
Let's go.
first down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 2 yards to go, second down.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Hey, danger, check. Here we go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. the gun. He'll hand this off. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Jacksonville.
Son, that's what I'm talking. 11, Agate.
Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
11.
Now Lawrence. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. McCord. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now he's going to step up and run. That's going to be a loss of 18. And it'll be 4th down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Taken right around the 44. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Take right open. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Open man here is Benson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line.
30 left.
1st down,
11.
Jaguars.
Hey, Ginger, attack. Silver.
Again, it's Lawrence. And Thomas has it. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up
2nd and 5.
at the 20-yard line.
Go. Son, that's hot.
Back to throw again. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. and that is incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags.
A 45-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll move him back within 6 now. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. A beautiful fake. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On first down, it's Harper. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Hey, check, check. Put.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harper. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 38. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 37 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Finds Tootin out of the backfield. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
Great job.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, McCord. This is caught by McMillan. And shutting him off now open field. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. With now his 2nd touchdown in this 3rd quarter. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Sheds off the tackle. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
11. Go. Sink right.
Brown goes in motion left. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by J.C. Horn. Shifts by him. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that
he's got a man complete. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. A dynamo since the break, 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Panthers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
in this position, trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
In motion left comes Brown. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter from Charlotte. Lawrence from his end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over first down and goal at the 3-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Well, they come through with 3 after forcing the turnover. But CD, second half, you're starting inside the red zone. Obviously, they would have liked 6 out of that.
Absolutely, because that's all you're thinking is how do you get it into the end zone? You want the field goal to be the last resort. In this case, they gave it a great try, but did have to settle for 3.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And this one is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Go, let's go. Here we go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll run on first down. It's Harper. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Slash. 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Harper. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Harper. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Let's go.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. He'll find his man. That's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Ready.
And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. Touchdown! Brian Thomas with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Jags get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Harper. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Let's go now.
On first down, Harper. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll try the left side. It's Harper. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Ready. 19. Ready.
On third down, it's Harper. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Back to throw, Ritter. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, 60 yards. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Ritter will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harper. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, McCord. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Harper. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Panthers, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next